This is our next fence job. We have made a good start. We did 2 days on it last week. I've got the camera, so, and I was sort of trying to rush through to get to a certain stage. We've got, as you can see, the post down to the bottom there. We've only hung that wire on loosely because what my plan is now is to run the string line straight down, so I've got a nice straight top. So rather than going up and down with the lay of the land, it will sort of, you know, it will go downhill a little bit, but it'll be nice and straight along the top. So I would have done that when we were last here, but the string line went and broke. I think I've had a good few years and it's gone rotten, so we've bought 2 new string lines. So that'll be our first job, and then I can tighten it all and pin all this in. And then we've got that side like so. But I've just put that on roughly. That's just brace it as I'm pulling the wire tight. So we've got to still put the top rail on there. And the bottom rail actually, so yeah, we'll see how far we can get. We had a good time on it last week getting the posts in, so they're all in. That's the worst job really. At least we've got the sort of bit to build it from now. We've got to go the same along the front hedge, the same as this type of fence, and then over the far side there, as you can see, it's got to have a new picket fence, which I'm looking forward to getting to there. And then it's got to have a new farm gate, and then 2 other gates have got to be replaced and that, so it's going to be a bit of a long old slog, this one, but we are getting there. Once this side's done, I hope to get this done today and probably get some more post holes done along the front today as well. So and we move on. We're here tomorrow and probably can do another half a day this week, and then next week we'll have another couple of days on it. We should nearly be there then. It's quite a time consuming sort of fence to do actually. The wire's a bit of a pain, but once you actually get it all in line, and that doesn't take too long to put it on. It's the preparation that sort of takes time. Oh, also what held us up a little bit, there was old chicken mesh wire all buried in the ground along here, so we had to get all that out. Still a little bit down the bottom to get out, but that'll be that then, so the clearing will be done. And there's a bit of a dip there, but I think we're going to get away with that and for the slope down, so that'll be okay. So my first job is getting the braces on top, because when you leave the wire it'll pull to the side like that, so you've got to get the braces on top first, and then we can pull all that wire in line down there and start fitting the top rails. Then that bracing one can come off, and I'll just cut all tops level. It's the easiest way. They've got the weather tops on, but I just cut them straight, flat. I think they're all treated wood, so it's fine, I think. So anyway, better get on and I'll show you an update soon. Oh, it's the next day now, and we got on quite well yesterday. As you can see, all the rails are up, top and bottom along there. All the wires are up, top's been cut, right the way up to there. Just ran out of time to do all the middle rails yesterday, but it's our first job today, just get them on there. So this stretch is done. It's all done all along the top part as well. I'll show you how we did there. The problem is, like I mentioned before in the video, if you're like doing a paddock or something, you put all the rails on the outside. When you put on the inside, you have to sort of cut them in like that. So that's how we've done it. I've just capped off because there's some sharp edges. There's children and animals here, so do that just for the sharp edges. But we've got all the way done along here, so it's taking shape. As you can see, just moving the other rails around that way, so we can just get our side done. If you look here as well, there, like so. So yeah, so after the rails are done, our next job is fitting the posts along the front. This, like I said, is going to be a bit of a long job, but hopefully, you know, within probably 45 minutes, an hour, we'll have these middle rails done. I haven't stapled them top and bottom yet. I've got to get behind there and do that, so but I'm going to go very low on staples, so I might have to wait till later on. We've got to get that last bit of old wire out behind there, then it's a simple straight run along the front to where the picket is. So when the picket's been done, and when the post and rail's been done, and we get to the picket, and we've got to go up there. The gate is going to be budged along a bit further. It's going to be more where, it's going to be more sort of this area here instead of there. And then that allows us to push the farm gate back here, because there it is at the moment. So there's hardly enough room to sort of park and then undo the gate, so it's going to come back at probably 4 foot or something. which I'll be glad I'm on the picket now. And this gate here, this post might be a bit of a pain to get out there. We'll have to see how it goes. But I haven't looked. They don't seem to be in there that tight, so hopefully they're moving through being loose rather than being rotten. But I shall go through here. Then I've got a brand new gate for there. This one I've got to make this gate here because it's narrow, so I've got to make them still loose. So I'll just put new wall plates on and make a new gate for that. That'll be the last job. That will. I'll probably even have to come back for that. But as long as the main is done. So my job today is to dig them posts along the front and get them done and finish off this side. That means I can start the wire. Hopefully try and get the wire on this week. I didn't hang the wire today loosely, so it's rolled out like I did with that the other day. So yeah, I better get these rails on. We're having to move them from right up to back, so a bit of lifting involved, but yeah, it's coming along alright. And they said today's going to be a good day, up to 17 degrees today, which is pretty good for the UK. There's still a bit of a cold wind though. If you look along there, pretty straight. If it waves at all, that's just because the rails are slightly warped, but it's about straight as you're sort of going to get it. So I'm quite pleased with that. It's a nice solid fence. It's ideal for the dogs and that. And you know, because we're out in the sort of countryside, you've got the view and everything, and it doesn't restrict anything. So, but it's safe. So yeah, I've jabbered on enough at the moment. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've just moved some of the postcrete round. I've had to move it all from the back, so that should be enough more or less for this part along here. We are just putting about one in a hole, each hole along here, because it doesn't need much more, because it doesn't take much, because it's wire. It doesn't really have wind resistance, so that'll be fine. We found some take just over 1 and some take about 1. So yeah, we've got all these in today, which I'm pleased about. We've dug the last 2 holes and they're in. They've just got to be levelled up and concreted in. All that's done along there now. If you can see, that's got to have to go along a bit diagonally down, then a bit of more of a drop, and then level out to the end to match it in with the other fence, and then I'll just come off of there to go along to the end. Quite looking forward to getting to that bit. We are moving on with this now. It's been a slow old job, but I'll be glad when the wire part of it's done, like I said earlier. With some rails for the front. There's the pickets, and there's a big old post we're putting in. Probably went a little bit overkill with them. Probably could have got away with 7-inch posts, but they are 8, so a bit heavy. I might lug one into the post to the area soon. And there's a wire. But this is a big old post. What I'm going to do is lay it out and bang the bottom hinge in, and see if we can dig that about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 foot deep. So we might get that into that. If we do, that'll be a bit of a bonus. But anyway, I'll show you here. Might not show you any more today, I'll see, because we're only really going to get one more post in, and might get that big post in. If we do, I'll show you that, but if not, it's only going to be the post in to set. So we've gone right around the garden, so they're the hardest ones really. These ones, like I said, are just posted in. See it down there. Can we see it better from inside? I'll show you. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's wobbly. You see, they're going to pull out. They're going to pull out really easy, which is going to make it so much easier just to get a hole dug quick and go down. So I'm thinking that's not going to take very long. The worst thing along here is it's got to have a little pedestrian gate, which will take a little bit more time, but that's straightforward enough. And this is the one I mentioned here. That block paving sort of got to come up. There's a little bit of movement on them posts. I'm hoping it's not because they're rotten, but that might be a bit of a task. But I can't touch it today anyway, because I'm probably not coming back till the weekend, after the weekend, so they need that gate there. So anyway, I'll be along with an update soon.